Can we draw the line between what is acceptable and what is unacceptable based upon the drug? The lines between legalisation versus prohibition in sport. Performance and appearance enhancing substances are widely used by athletes and exercisers. Some are used for health reasons, others are specifically taken to enhance athletic performance. Many of these substances are perfectly legal. These are typically available in health stores, in pharmacies over the counter, or even in supermarkets. They can be dietary supplements, herbal preparations, or even medicines. Yet, despite being legal, some of these substances can be prohibited for athletes in competition, or indeed at any time, including training. A small number of the performance-enhancing drugs are both prohibited and illegal, except in cases where there is evidence for a genuine medical need and the drug is prescribed by a doctor. Athletes may also try to use other types of substances that are likely to be prohibited in sports. Industry chemicals that are not licensed for human consumption. For example, 2,4-dinitrophenol has a very potent but dangerous fat-burning effect. Products that have been withdrawn from the market, such as the weight loss drug sibutramine, or are still undergoing trials, like SARMs, or medicines licensed only for veterinary use, like the anabolic steroid called boldenone. There are also drugs that are illegal but not prohibited in sport, which might include, for example, a range of new psychoactive drugs. For athletes and exercisers, this is a very complicated area to navigate safely and sensibly. Complete abstinence is impossible, and for a competitive athlete, there can be risks in consuming everyday products that most people take without a second thought, such as dietary supplements, cold medicine, or painkillers. Performance-enhancing substances are not regulated in the same way in all countries. Anabolic steroids are a good example. In Canada or in the UK, using anabolic steroids is not illegal. However, producing and selling them is. In the UK, harm reduction measures have been put in place to protect users' health, such as free needle exchange programs and the testing of drugs for purity and authenticity. Use in gym settings by non-athletes is not policed. In other countries such as the USA, Sweden and Denmark, anabolic steroid use is illegal and a conviction can lead to imprisonment. In other countries such as Poland, Belgium, Switzerland or France, anabolic steroids can be legally prescribed. And those different approaches just relate to one type of drug out of many. To further complicate things, doping is a criminal offence in some countries. In Germany, for example, anabolic steroid use per se is not illegal, but the use for performance enhancement by an athlete is. Doping is also a criminal offence in Italy, France and Australia, but not in the UK. Can we draw the line between what is and isn't acceptable based on the type of drug? Some athletes avoid substances altogether. Other athletes may go all the way to the hard line and experiment with non-prohibited but potentially not very healthy combinations of substances. This picture shows the combination of drugs declared by a professional cyclist at a drug control. Where you draw the line, up to the hard line, is a matter of choice. Where do you draw your line?